Hi, my air signs. This is Goldie. It's been a minute. Been extremely busy in my personal life, and also with some readings. I have a few announcements before I get started on you guys' readings. I would like to say happy birthday to Geminis. I know you Geminis have a birthday this month, and also happy Father's Day. I hope everyone had a happy Father's Day. And then also happy first day of summer. This is the first day of summer. This is also the longest day of the season of summer. Um, and today is also a full moon in Sagittarius, making this our second full moon in Sagittarius this year. So there's gonna be some courageousness, boldness, and bravery. You're gonna have that feeling of urgency, and also the feeling of that you need to get things done. You're gonna have that type of energy also. And then there's also a very rare occurrence. There will be a full moon on the summer solstice. This has not happened in over 70 years, you guys, and will not occur again until 2094. So try to enjoy this. Because we're starting off. It's the start of the summer, and then we're starting off with the full moon also. So, and I also will be giving free readings again starting today. So those of you who are interested in the free reading, and this is your first free reading, all I've asked of you is to be a subscriber, to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and this keeps you with the updates of my channel also. So come get your free reading, guys. Um, I just asked that because I want to give free readings to newcomers that you have never had a free reading done with me. So and I thank you for everyone who's rocking with me so far. Um, all my subscribers, and thank you for the new viewers that are viewing in. Welcome to the family. Thanks for your viewing and your likes and comments also. Appreciate everyone, and just like to tell everyone that I haven't forgot about you, and thank you. And thank you for being patient also. So let's do a new round of free readings, and hopefully you'll get the answers that the divine, our creator, wants to tell you um, with your life. So let's get started. I meditated and prayed. So these doing it different this month. This is for Gemini, the Geminis. Where is my reading stick? Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. So I'm gonna do all you guys together in this reading. So bear with me. I'm gonna start off with Gemini, of course, and this is you guys' birthday month. Okay, I don't know where my reader stick is. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle and get to it. Hope everybody's having a great, since this is the first official day of summer. Has had a good month. Um, this month of June, and also spring. Let's see what the card is going to tell you. Gemini. Talking to your Geminis right now. Libra, I'll get to you guys next, and then followed by my fellow Aquariuses. Try not to be silent during this shuffle. Nope. Let's see. Okay. All right, Gemini. So I was gonna do a 3 card spread with you guys. Um, the spirit wants you guys to know a little bit more information than 3 cards. And like I said, I follow what spirit tells me. Well, if I'm gonna do 3 cards and they want 10 cards to come out, that's what I have to do. Usually they'll go with what I say, but it just depends on what they want you to know. Okay, the first one is the 6 of Wands. Second, 4 of Cups. 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups. The Chariot, that's a major arcana. The Fool, another major arcana, and the 9 of Swords. I'm gonna show them real quick. You guys can always rewind it so you can see the cards better. I got these candles going, so I don't want to burn my cards. So that's what I'm gonna do it real fast. We'll talk about each one and get to the bottom of everything. Okay. Like I was saying, with that full moon in Sagittarius, the Chariot, that energy, um, you're on the move. Some of you, you trying to accomplish some things and you want to make it happen, and you're so anxious and eager to make it happen that you are going to make it happen with the Chariot card. You're going to have the courage to do it. You're going to have no fear. Like you normally, sometimes you'll have fear and you're unsure about things, and being unsure kind of brings that fear in. But it's keeping you up at night with the 9 of Swords. Even though you feel courageous, it's keeping you up at night because you want to be sure that you're making the right choices in your life, and that you don't hurt anyone by doing it. But you have to do what's best for you in your life and let everyone know, and your family, or if you're married or something. Um, I'm trying to think of the energy of these cards, what this has to do. Because it's not, these are general readings I'm doing, so it's not so much a love reading or reading that has something to do with like prosperity with money and your finances. At the end of the reading, I might know more, but it's a general reading. It may not resonate with you. Hopefully, it does, Gemini. Maybe it's probably time for you to start a fitness. Not so much of a diet, but exercise before you go to bed. Maybe an hour to 2 hours before you go to bed, because they say that, and then with my experience also, when I work out like an hour, 2 hours before bedtime, it helps me get a better night's sleep, because your body is so drained and it worked itself, so it can like help you sleep better. You'll sleep like a baby even. I'm still picking up on this energy. With the 4 of Cups, you know that it's in your destiny that you're gonna be blessed with what you want, and you've already been shown what your outcome and what your blessings are gonna be in life. But you're losing focus on the things that you have in your life that you're blessed with, and you're kind of, because you're reaching for that horizon, and you want that so bad that your mind is focused on that. But you have to be thankful and appreciative to, you know the things that you already have and that you're blessed with. You have to still nurture those things, whether it be children or even animals or your loved ones, or it could be in your career, business. You still have to nurture those things, even though we want more in our life and we often daydream about it, about having better and about what we want, the ultimate goal, what we want, and what we've been promised from the divine. We still have to live day to day and take care of those things that are important to us and that still need our attention. The things in your life that still need your attention, you're kind of losing sleep over it. And then even during the day, you're daydreaming about it, and it can kind of take your mind and your attention on the priorities that you have in your life already. Don't worry, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, and you're gonna accomplish it. Just take one day at a time, one step at a time, deep breaths, meditate, pray even, um, and just keep doing what you do. Do in your heart and your mind that you know is right. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. If it feels right and you're not hurting anyone, because sometimes stuff can feel right and it can be our ego talking to us, and that can bring on selfishness. But you can be selfish as long as it's not hurting anyone. Selfish, what I mean with being selfish is loving yourself, taking care of yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. That's what I mean about being selfish. Being selfish in that way, not being selfish where you're hurting someone and you're stepping over everyone else to accomplish your goals and your dreams, and you're hurting, excuse me, people in the process. You're hurting others in the process. Excuse me. Okay. But don't be no fool about it with the fool card. Don't be nobody's fool. Even though you're taking care of others' needs, and and some of these people might like throw a fit because they're thinking that you're not caring for them enough, and they might even be the ones that are selfish in your life because they want all your focus and attention when you're trying to do your best at taking care of them as well as yourself. So don't be the fool and neglect yourself, and don't let anyone make you feel or feel any guilt or guiltiness that you're not doing enough, because you're doing enough and you're doing what you need to do. So just go with the flow, do what you know how to do, and everything will fall into place. In life, we have ups and downs. Nothing's going to be perfect. But if you continue to work hard and have the integrity to do what it's called for you to do in your life, and I'm not really so much talking about work, I'm just talking about what your calling is and what you know, excuse me, what you know you need to do. The universe is going to help you with that, and they're going to make everybody else bow down to make way, rather, when you're obedient to what you're doing, what your calling is. Everybody else has to fall in line with it. That's what I mean by that. And the last card, the Six of Wands, you're going to have victory because of it. The outcome of all of this, these trials and tribulations, and the struggles that you're having, you're going to have victory. And everyone is going to see it. People that have doubted you, who maybe talked and snickered behind your back, even your loved ones can be like that. You can have loved ones that are haters, unfortunately. I'm not just talking about people like they're supposed to be your friend and maybe not, or people in your neighborhood, or that know about you some kind of way, that are haters. Haters can be in your family, unfortunately. You're going to have the victory in all of this, and just know that and you have the patience that you're going to get there. Remain optimistic, Gemini. Have faith. Don't have any fear. Remain courageous and brave in what you need to do. And get out of your head. Get some sleep at night. Do some stretches or even yoga before you go to bed to relax yourself. Also, you can do things like drink warm milk, put a little bit of turmeric and honey in the warm milk, and that's a great natural relaxer, toddy, for you to be able to relax at night. Also, reading a book helps because sometimes when you read a book, even though it might be a good read, you'll find yourself falling asleep from it. I know I do. If I read before I go to bed, I'll get sleepy for some reason. Like more so, like if I wasn't to read a book, for some reason it makes me fall asleep. So those are some things you can do to help you fall asleep. So I hope you continue to have a good month, and I'll see you in July. Okay, Libra, 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 Libra. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I feel really good about this month for you air signs. If you hear some noises in the background because people are lighting fireworks and stuff and they're so anxious and ready for the 4th of July. So you might hear some bangs and booms in the background. Okay, there's the first card. That was a 2 of coins. This one wants to come out. And that's Page of Coins, 2 of coins, Page of coins. All right. A lot of coins are coming out. Dang. You guys. Alright. Spirit wants you guys to know this. This reading may be real long, but it's okay. Because we'll get through it. So the 2 of coins, Page of coins came out. The 8 of coins. The Lovers, Major Arcana. 3 of wands. The Death card. Another Major Arcana. I'll put it like this. Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. All right. Let me move this up. Wow, Libra, Libra, Libra. You guys will be able to see it. I'm going to bring some down here. I'm not going to go in the exact order because I'm going to see what Spirit wants me to know, what the energy of these cards are bringing out. Okay. We'll be able to see them all. All right. 3 coin cards. 2 wand cards. 1 cups. And 1 swords sign. All right. The 3 of wands. You're waiting on something to come through, Libra. This may have something to do with money or love. You might be wanting to finally settle down, or you're lonely. You just want someone in your life, a companion. You want to get married. I don't know if you got married before. This may not resonate with everyone. Like I said, this is general. It could be money you're waiting on, a job that you sent out resume for, waiting on that interview. Could be that also. Could be waiting on test results, uh, medically or something. Maybe test results of a baby, or just some blood work to come back. It could be something like that too. With the two of coins, you're juggling something, trying to make things work and balance in your life with work and family, and just trying to live as a human being to take care of yourself also. Some of you may be dealing with finances, trying to balance the bills because you want to have a great summer. You want to have a great outcome too with your life, the long haul, not just short term, but long term. You're trying to balance out your finances and take care of your bills, your old bills, past bills that you have um, haven't been able to pay. Also, you seem very organized, Libra, and usually Libras are anyway, organized and balanced. So even though you're waiting for something and you're trying to balance yourself and taking care of others' needs, it's all working out. You may not feel like it, but it's all working out. I'm gonna go with the Death card. Some of you, there may be a death to a relationship. Doesn't have to necessarily mean a literal death with someone passing on to the next life. It could be, hopefully not, but usually that deals with the death of a relationship, a death of a job, a death of you giving up a bad habit or vice, if you're into that kind of thing. Um, a death to a marriage, a death of doing things as usual, going by the norm. The Queen of Swords. You're trying to think of ways that you can better have things your way. This could also mean someone in your life probably is trying to use you or manipulate you. Because the reason why I say that, because next to it is the Knight of Wands. Someone trying to be very conniving, smooth, um, a person that's trying to run game on you. It could be in a relationship, and that's what the energy I'm picking up, that it has something to do with a relationship, trying to run game with you and thinking that they can get over on you, and they have that fiery energy everywhere they go. You know, people think they're the shit, and they're loved. They're like a leader, but for all the wrong reasons. It's not like the leader of a person that's doing the right thing and positive and doing things and helping others. They're the type of person that have that type of swag, that others are envious of. It's like a facade they're carrying, an illusion, really. but other people don't know that. They're looking at this person like they're the it thing, and they're everything. They're everything. Um, I wonder what that's about. Leave a comment below and let me know what that means. That's interesting. The next one is the lovers. This can have to do with business, not necessarily like a love relationship. And by it being next to the Three of Wands, I feel that it has something to do with the relationship. Someone you may have a crush on or been liking for a long time. Maybe you have told them, or maybe you haven't, and you want to tell them. And if you do open up to that person, it's a chance that you might get your way, and it can go further than just a friendship, or it could be someone at work that you're feeling, and you haven't come forward with them to tell them how you feel. That could be it. And lately you've been feeling like that's the Ten of Cups, that you want that security, that comfort, that hand in marriage. Even you want to feel that wholesome like comfort. You want to be able to feel good and loved, and be able to have someone in your life where when you get off work, there's dinner ready, and you guys just sit together and talk about your day, and be able to sit down and enjoy a nice dinner, and even a relaxing bath together before you go to bed. You want to be able to have those nice days, and or even on the weekends, or whenever you're off, with a person that you love dearly or care about, or want something more with. Like I was saying, the Lover's card. You want to be able to spend time with that person, and be able to like just know that all they want is you. All they want is they look, and their focus is on you, and like you're everything and every being that they want, that they think of you, and that you want to be for them. You want to feel like you're your all, and they're your all, and that's everything's complete. Everything feels so good and wholesome and pure with that person. With the Nine of Page comes with that. You feel like that youthfulness that you still have, and you want to have that with somebody. You want to be able to have that youthful feeling, like that feeling when you were back younger. Um, if you're a person of middle age or an older person who was listening to this reading, or not, maybe not so much of that. You can be in your 20s listening to this, and you just want to have that feeling of that youthful feeling, and being vivacious and adventurous, and wanting to be spontaneous with that person. This excuse me, this reading is really like, I don't know, the overall energy I'm getting for this reading is that there's going to be an ending to something. It's going to be an ending to something. Like I said, it could be a job, business related, or a relationship, or even marriage. Somebody is manipulating some things. It could be you. You're trying to balance some things that you want, the goals that you set in your life, so you can be comfortable and live comfortably, and be able to share that time with the person who you want to take it further with. But you're kind of waiting to see if it might work out, or maybe you're not ready to tell that person. You're just trying to balance it all out, Libra. Hmm. I don't know. Let me know what this is about. I'm trying to see if I'm picking up anything else from this. Hmm. I do know that there's love coming your way, Libra. There's love, and you've been waiting for it, and you feel that you deserve it, and you do. Everybody deserves to be happy at some point in time in their life, but you have to finish something. Maybe this is what I'm picking up. Maybe you're already in a relationship. It's been over. You know it's over, but you guys are still together because you guys are used to each other. Could be kids involved, and you're just trying to make it work for the kids, but the love has been gone. It's been lost. This person has cheated on you, haven't been real with you, have gave you the runaround. You caught him cheating. You know about him cheating because you did your own investigating, and this could have something to do with the Queen of Swords. You did your own investigating with this Knight of Wands energy who you're dealing with. And you know how they are. You know they're not going to change. You just want to be real with someone that's going to love and truly be there for you and love you like you deserve, Libra. But that the ending is going to come. Before anything new can come in our life, we have to get rid of something that's not longer serving us and not longer meant for us, or maybe never was really meant for us. But we just been so used to the norm, used to everyday living with that person. When you get rid of that, then your lover is going to come in. Your new twin flame, your soulmate, your purpose mate that the divine has for you is going to come. So continue to wait. You know what you need to end, Libra. Those of you, if something that you know need to end, whatever it has to deal with, it's going to. Don't give up hope, though. Remain optimistic and keep your faith, and know that everything is going to work out. Set your priorities straight and in orders, and everything will work out for you, Libra. Okay, Aquarius, it's your turn. Last but not least, Aquarius. Already, that popped out. Seven of Cups. Your first card. That card, like it wants to come out. I'll take that out. They didn't want me to put it back in there. And that's the World card. Major Arcana, Aquarius. Hope you guys are enjoying your month so far too. These cards came out: the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Let me see. I'll probably do one more card because I was gonna do a 3-card spread with you guys, but since the other cards and stuff have more. I don't want you guys to feel cheated. But you'll never get cheated. Spirit's gonna, whatever spirit wants to come out, that's what it come out. All right. Yeah, 3 more cards. That's the Wheel, the Devil, and the Strength card. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see. Looks like you're dealing with some temptation with that Devil's card. That's a major arcana. And the Strength card is another major arcana. And the Wheel and the World. So you guys have 4 major arcanas cards. Let's see. Already I'm seeing that with this temptation of the devil, with this temptation that some of you may be going through or dealing with, you're going to have the strength to get through it and to endure it. You're going to get the strength to get through it. These are old temptations. These are temptations, and the enemy has a tendency to, he used the same old tactics for some reason. Everything is like the same with him. You know, it just has a different avenue of presenting it to you, but it's the same temptations. You're going to get through these temptations. It's the same temptations that you dealt with all your life, your whole life, Aquarius. So it's not like something new he's throwing your way. It's the same thing, but it might feel new. It's the same thing, same temptation, but he's a different new way of trying to present it to you, to have you to see what you're gonna do, to tempt you. You know, that's all what that's about. You can get through it. You know, the divine doesn't give us more than we can handle. More that's not tempted from everybody else. We're all tempted, and we're all going through the same thing in some one way or another, or some way of another, or you know, with whoever, you know, it's all a game, and it's all we have to pass these tests. You have to be able to pass your tests in order to get your blessing, because once you pass those tests, then you'll get your new blessings from that. And you have to like be real about it, and don't be weak about it. You know, even though you're strong and stuff, don't like have a pity party and give up on yourself and think that this is the end, it's not going to work out, or whatever the case may be. But we'll keep seeing, I'm gonna keep talking, and we'll see what these cards are telling you, Aquarius. Like I said, remember what I was just saying? This is the Wheel. The devil will always tempt you with the same thing. It's a repeated cycle, something that could be coming around full circle, could be coming around again to give you that one, that another test of the same test, because you probably didn't pass it all that great, and it's coming around again because something happened with you where you didn't pass that test. So it's coming around again to see how well you're going to do. And if you do it this time, Aquarius, if you pass it this time, you won't ever see it again, because you have to pass it with flying colors. Unfortunately, that's what the universe gives to us. He gives us the same test over and over until we pass it with flying colors. Otherwise, it's going to come back again. The Ace of Cups is next to the Ace of Cups is next to the Eight of Swords. It could be you're dealing with a friendship where you feel tangled up in it, like you're getting caught up with that person. Maybe that person that doesn't belong in your life, is not a good friend to you. Even no matter how long you know that person, you feel caught up in their lifestyle. Maybe they're not a good example to you, not a good influence in your life. Um, and you feel like you're just caught up and you don't know how to get out of it. In life, life gives us choices. This is the 7 of Cups. With life, that gives us choices, good and bad, and we have to make the right choices. And we know in our heart and intuitively, we know what those right choices are. And if you don't, you have to seek counsel. You have to get still with yourself and real with yourself and pray and ask Him, the divine, to help you with that. This could be temptations with, I'll be real with it. It could be temptations with, maybe you're involved in a relationship right now or a marriage, and this person that you're dealing with, they might even be married or in a relationship, but they cheat on their spouse or their lover, and they want you to do the same shit that they're doing, which is not right. Or they might be single. You might just have a single friend. That's why it's not always good to go out with single people unless you're single. It's always good to go out with, like, if you're a couple with other couples, or if you're married and that person is married or in a relationship, and they don't cheat on their significant other, and that will help you. Not to say that you're going to go up and listen to somebody that's cheating on their lover or whatever, but sometimes that influence and that energy, if we have them hanging around in our life, can bring us to that temptation, can make us want to go that route, especially if there's alcohol involved, or drinking drugs. You could be tempted with that. You might be feeling like, I want to do what I want to do. Right now I feel like I have the world at my feet. I feel exuberant. I feel like I have the freedom, and why shouldn't I? I'm always stuck in the house. I'm always, and I don't know what is this energy that's having me to say this. Somebody is dealing with something. They're always feeling trapped in the relationship or marriage, and they feel like, okay, you're starting to go out now, and you feel like that you need to be you, do you, and you deserve to have a life, to have a good time, to be able to have a life. That could be also what this is saying. Let's see. With that 8 of Swords. You gotta be careful though. Don't do something that's gonna jeopardize the relationship or marriage, because with the Will card, what goes around comes around, and you don't want to reap that kind of karma, going out and stuff with your friend or friends, and they give you that temptation, and they answer you on, telling you, come on, let's do this. They ain't gonna know. Your lover ain't gonna know, your spouse not gonna know, let's do this one time and stuff. Forget it, you're always stuck in the house, you're doing this and that, and you take care of the house, you take care of them, but yet you know you're not having any fun, and they keep tempting you. You keep getting tempted, or you could be just getting tempted yourself. I mean, it could be just you doing this on your own, and you're getting tempted yourself. Be careful with that. Try to be strong. You don't want, if you're in a relationship or marriage, don't do anything that's going to jeopardize it unless you don't care and you want it to end, because you will reap what you sow. What goes around is going to come right back the heck around. Make wise choices in your life that's going to help better you and your loved ones also, not just because whatever you do, in your life is not only going to affect you, it affects others also. It's not just only going to affect you, you know. Only if you're single and and it's just you by yourself and you living by yourself. And then sometimes it's still gonna affect others. It could affect your parents. It could affect your siblings or whatever. Something bad happens to you because you're doing and you're into vices. You're into bad things that's gonna be a hindrance to your life or yourself or hurt yourself or can hurt others and stuff. You know, what if it has something to do with drinking and driving or whatever, you know, I mean, whatever it is, or being to you're sexually addicted, like you're a sex addict. I'm just gonna put it out. I'm gonna be real and put it out there. You know, if you're into porn, if you're in that sort of thing, or you know someone, this might not have be exactly talking about you. It could be your lover or your spouse is doing these things and they're doing it to you, and you're tired and you're fed up and you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. All right, if you like a free personal reading, check the About section for more information on that. This is Goldie, and I hope all my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are having a good month. Continue to have a good month. I'll see you next month. And Aquarius, good luck with everything. I hope everything works out with you. So that's about it. All right.